Okay guys, I just got done finishing recording that other section, so we're going to do the next section. Okay, now we're going to do the nose and the eyebrows. I know, a 2-in-1. And you guys never seen a 2-in-1. Well, more like a 3-in-1. You'll see why it's called a 3-in-1 in a minute. So, we're going to obviously do our little folder thing. Add a folder. We're going to name it Nose. Nose. Comment nosy if you guys got this far, I guess. And then we're going to do the same thing. Line art. Let me know if this method is actually better, like showing you guys my full screen. And then we're gonna name it base color. And then this is the highlight. Highlight. And then you can do a nose shade. You can if you want more dimension when you're turning your head. I would recommend doing a nose shade, but if you just want a basic VTuber model, which is a-okay too, you can literally just do head shade. You can do it without it if you want a basic one, but I prefer a very in-depth, rigged, perfect, descriptive VTuber model. Cool. So for the line art, this might be a little confusing. Grab, obviously, our brush. We're going to go to the opacity you need. Go here. And then we're going to go here. And obviously have our symmetrical tool on. And down. The straightest line as possibly you can. I would advise you guys having a ruler on. Crazy, right? My thing's not working. It's fine. Where's the freaking ruler? Oh my god. Simon says find the ruler. Okay. I work on mini art pieces, so that's why the ruler is probably all the way down there. Okay. Now we got this far. We're going to put it dab right in the center. We're gonna go all the way up here and go all the way down. I know, it's a little confusing, but I would advise a hard pin. Put that stuff on like 0.3, whatever it says, and just like, yeah, looks really good in my opinion. And then you can kind of like erase whatever you need. I'm assuming you guys want like a basic anime nose. I'm putting it like that. It's on the face, it's symmetrical, and it's right there. And dab right in the middle. Okay, turn the ruler off. Turn the symmetrical off. Is that the nose you guys want? Don't worry about like up here much or down here as much. But as long as it's like here and you guys kind of like see like when you put your head down, is it going to look down properly? Or like when you move to the side, is it going to move to the side properly? You kind of don't want it to be like too opacity like that, but we're just going to leave it thick and huge and thick as possible as before. Okay. We're gonna turn the ruler off and the symmetrical off. That's kind of how it should look. Because, yeah. I think I used the wrong one. Because, yeah. And I'm just kind of darkening it a little bit. Trying to not have any gaps. There we go. Cool. Yeah. So now we're going to do the base color. make sure you guys know where you want the nose, obviously. You don't want it to look funny. And then you're just gonna move this above the liner. Okay. And then you're going to clip on the nose, alpha lock it, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, you go back to your little pin or whatever you use, and you kind of do that when you need to, or whatever. And then you want to I'm trying to remember how to do this. Like how I kind of do it. It's like, okay. Boom. And then, because you want to animate nose, you want it there. And then it's gonna look funny, but it's correct. And then you're going to go to your highlight. And of course use your highlight color of choice. And just, you know, do it there and then go above the base color. Make sure that's the right amount of highlight you want on your nose. And you just kinda, you know, do what you need. And then the head shade. I don't know why it's called head shade. I'm crazy. We're gonna name it line art shade, of course. Go above the base color so you know what the heck you're doing at first. And then you're just gonna... It's like a little nose, like, shade a little bit. Kind of shading it. And there you go. That's the nose. If it helps, this is literally perfect for literally everything. Base color, as you see, it's literally right there. So we're going to erase the top and kind of get that circle. There you go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Hopefully you guys understand that part. That's why I said we're doing like two parts. Obviously the head and the everything else. The mouth also goes above the head. See? That's kind of how it's supposed to look for right now until you obviously rig it and all that good stuff. I think we can move the nose. No. Actually kind of helps us to see where we want our nose. So like, let's say we want it like here. Oh, not the line. We're gonna go to the base color. Kinda like there. And then we're going to expand it a little. Just a tiny bit. And then the highlight goes up. It's going to go up. Because we want it to be like matching with the mouth when it like moves. We don't want it to be like, oh, it's there, I guess. We want it to like basically match. I'm going to go back to the head shade. And I'm going to obviously take this color, kind of go here. Because we want that anime dot type of deal. And there you go. If you guys see, that's how it's going to look. And then when you turn your head, obviously it's going to look a certain way. I'm going to make sure this looks right, so give me like 2 seconds. Okay. So I was basically looking at the VTuber model, the one I was rigging, trying to make sure I know what I'm doing. So go here and then like go back to the base color and you just, as far as I know, maybe? Could be wrong. Oh my god. I don't know. I think this is it. This is it, I think. Yeah. Because when you clip onto it, it's gonna hide under it, right? I could be wrong. I don't know. We shall see when I rig it. But that's pretty much the nose. We're going to hide the mouth real quick, so we make sure that everything is a-okay. So you guys see that head shape here? Erase that. Still liner. Oh shoot, it's okay. We'll kind of end it there, so then if we need to drag it, we'll drag it down. And then head shade, highlight, everything's good after that. Yeah, perfect actually. And then that's pretty much it for the nose. So now you gotta do the eyebrows. Easiest simple part, in my opinion. So we're gonna add a folder. Name it eyebrows. Then you're gonna go here, add your layer, and then line art. And then of course the color for it. And that's pretty much it. And then get your symmetrical tool back on. Make sure that's on. Whatever eyebrow color you need, you basically do it. I'm gonna go for like a purplish for the color, but like this one, this color. But for the liner, I'm going to obviously select the pen I need. There you go. And then I'm just gonna do like a, I don't know why it's that low. Yeah, no, I don't like it. I'm gonna use the hard pen. I fluctuate between the hard pen and the other one because it's a little more better for me, in my opinion. You can kind of do like a nice little circle shape, what I like to do, but since it's a VTuber, you kind of gotta make the circle shape a little more stretched. And to make it like a no liner type of deal, kind of do whatever you need to do to make it a thin piece of liner. Just using my eraser tool, eraser tool. Oh lord, am I jumbling my words? Can I go like that? And boom! And then you go to your color. You can match the eyebrows with the hair or make it darker than the hair, but I'm going to currently use this purple color. Since the hair is going to be teal, it is based off of my old OC when I was like little. This was going to be, I really wanted a VTuber, and this was going to be my first one when I was like way young in age. And pretty much what I did was draw my character, but I never really like meet a VTuber yet. And I have this one because one, yeah, why not? So it's basically my the OC but like upgraded. And 3, it has more lore. The other one was just at the time I was a young kid, okay? I was like, oh, anime school girl, so cool, magical girl, whatever. But we shall see if it gets added to the lore or something. Or it might have its own anime series. Who knows? It all depends. It all freaking depends. I don't know. We shall see. But that's the eyebrows, right? So you're going to go out of the folder, go select the folder. Don't forget your left and right, obviously. So you're gonna cut it. And you're going to paste it. And you're going to need this left. Because this is the left side, the character's left side. And then, since you've done your left, you're going to do your right. Make sure you're on that. Cut it. Paste. Rename it. Right. I know this part was a very short video. I could have done it in the last video. But I've decided it's a little more easier if I do it like this. Plus, I do have to do other things too. So, yeah. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves and comment kiwi. We're gonna go through all the freaking vegetables, fruits, and all of them today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys use this tutorial and hope it's useful. And if you guys have any tips and tricks of your own, you guys can let me know. Tag me in anything of your progress if you guys show it. Hopefully you guys do actually like this tutorial, and yeah. I still have my Discord still open. I am currently still working on it. Construction, the E for everyone one. The other Discords, of course, you know, I have different ones, but I'm also working on those. But they're not up and running yet because I want to make sure the safety and monetization and all that good stuff is actually way more monetized, so the young people don't go in there if they are not allowed or whatever. You know what I mean? But pretty much, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys stay tuned for the next parts. Yeah. Bye bye. Stay scary, everyone.